Before we take on our journey, I just give my standard input. My first standard input is this talk, the context is the corporate life, my journey of 23 years. In this talk, what all empowers you, keep it with you and use it. What all you think is not empowering you, don't worry. But I'm sure you will have a lot of inspiring, instigating thought and some ideas too, right? So just wait for some time. And now we are starting the journey. The title is Quality is Mindset, Not an Event. You agree with this title? This title is a perfect fit in this today's context. Standard input, keep mind open and read it loudly in your mind, not publicly. Only open mind leaves a chance for someone to drop in some ideas. So keep mind open. Okay, no bias. Again, this is my standard input. I am a very nice husband. When I go my house or home, my wife asks me 5W. What, when, where, which, why. And as a husband, I always keep my eye open and look at my wife. How? And my son, show me, Papa, evidence. So these are minimum questions you should have in your mind to have a good roadmap of today's evening talk. I don't say you ask so many questions, but what I say that introspect. What will we talk with 5W, 1H, and 1S? This is a brief roadmap of evening's talk that what is quality, who is customer, abstract to create a quality mindset. And abstract is basically derived, arrived, concluded from lot of quality gurus. A lot of quality gurus has given us a input, and I will share some audio video with you, which I am sure will inspire you, convince you that this is what is the right stuff. I think we should think in this direction. And last closing, I think we'll take around 70 to 80 minutes, right? That's what is the roadmap I have fixed. Let me start with the open-ended question. It's an evening talk, but what comes to your mind when somebody say quality? Quality means what, according to you? See, when quality comes top of mind, a lot of things comes, right? You shared something, but a lot of things comes in the mind. In general, also we say laptop quality is not good. Achha, what quality of laptop is not good? Is aesthetic, size, shape, functionality? You are getting my point. So, lot of things comes in our mind. So, before we create a quality mindset, let us understand what is the quality in top of our mind. So I have picked up two definition of quality as a part of theoretical input. The first quality definition is by, this is a great gentleman, Bergman. I liked him. The quality of product. Product means goods and services, or goods or services. Its ability to satisfy the needs and expectations of the customer. Needs and expectation of the customer. And today, if you ask me in corporate, we have a different language for quality. Needs and expectation differ, right? And that's why in marketing, Philip Kotler gave a theory of segmentation. Maruti 800 ऐसे नहीं आया है, और Maruti higher model has come defined quality, right? Needs and expectation is very, very important. Or you say, in a shortest form, the fitness of purpose, right? That's a quality. That's what we believe at corporate. Another definition by ISO 9000. The quality is totality of features and characteristics of a product or service that bear on its ability to satisfy stated or implied need. Again, broad aspect. If you go into every word, it conveys a lot of meaning, right? But bottom line is fitness of purpose oblique use. That's a quality from a business point of view and maybe users point of view also, both the side. Now quality perspective. Everyone defines quality based on their own perspective. For me, this chair is not a good quality, but for AMA, it's a right quality. You are getting my point. It's a perspective. Everyone defines a quality based on their own perspective, and typical responses about this definition include: I want perfection, consistency. It's also quality. Speed of delivery is sometimes quality. And I'm telling you, I have a lot of big fight with my factory. I always say, because I'm in the other side of business, because customers are chasing me to deliver elevator material in time. And my factory always say, no, 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 some defect, some escape, we need some time. Because some vendor parts received at the factory is rejected. So it impact your cycle time. You're getting my point. So question to all of you, what come first, quality or delivery? What come first? Absolutely. That is a mindset we have to create. Because other side of the story, my mindset is customer complaint. We have to deliver the material, come what may. Kaise bhi karke you dump the material. It's not a right mindset. What you are doing? You are doing a temporary job, satisfying customer at this point of time, but after 1 month, when the breakdown starts, then customer said, you delivered in time, but your product is not quality. Again, it's a perspective, right? So it's a broad talk today. What is a quality mindset? We'll talk on that. Compliance with policies and procedure, that is also a quality. Various perspective. I'm just opening your gate. That's what I said in the beginning, that what empowers you, your gift, keep it. Doing it right first time, all the time. That is also at manufacturing level or service level or process level. That is a quality. And that is what mindset we look forward from a corporate. And this statement is not by me. One of the quality guru, Phillips Crosby. You have heard about, you heard this gentleman, Phillips Crosby? This gentleman has given doing it right first time, all the time. And he said that there cannot be a mistake or a defect. If this mistake or defect, there are two reasons. One reason can be lack of knowledge, and second reason is ignorance or intention. These are all quality gurus. They have done a hard work. Sometimes quality perspective is customer satisfaction, right? Delighting or pleasing the customers, right? So these are various quality perspective. Now going further, there are two aspects: user based and value based. If I am a user, I said fitness for my intended use is a quality. मेरा काम हो गया, for me it is a quality, right? For me Maruti 800 can be a quality, but for some guy sitting here, for that Maruti 800 is useless, because he's not traveling within the city. He is traveling Baroda and other cities regularly. For him, the Innova is the right choice, right? The study car or study auto, right? So, based on users' aspect, individuals have different needs and wants. So, it's a broader subject. I'm just opening the gate. Value based perspective. Like quality product is one that is useful as competing products and sold at a lesser price. सस्ते में मिल रहा है, अच्छा चीज है. So value based perspective. Now before we go to this, according to you, who is a customer? If you are in a business, for you, who is your customer? Your buyer or end users? So purchase department in my company is not a customer. End user is my manufacturing staff. So lot of customers, right? It's not only one level, lot of level in customers, right? So just look at this perspective before we go, and because I have created a 11-step formula to have a quality mindset. But before that, I am just opening the gates. Anyone who is impacted by product or a process or your services, And there can be two customers, internal and external. You know very well. And sometimes, the big fight among the internal customer to satisfy the external customers. And sometimes big fight by external customer to tell internal customer that you improve, otherwise we'll shift our business, right? So both this segment of customer has to be focused, has to be part of the culture to have a mindset to be receptive. The biggest issue today in our country, again, it's my general statement, so don't take me seriously. My statement is very specific that we are so busy, sometimes we don't know for what we are busy. We are so busy and we don't know for what we are busy. And then in that rush and press, we ignore a lot of things and take the shortcut and end up with the escapes. Escapes means some mistakes, right? So this is my input on customer, AEI, OU. All these people are partner. The person who accept, evaluate, inspect, honor, and user. These are all customers. And if you are in a marketing field, this AEIOU is very, very important because today it's a multiple influence in buying. So you as a seller has to be very careful. You should be very, very careful for all these customers, and every customer wants the quality. Now, quality is we looked at the perspective, right? Delivery in time, satisfaction, understanding, so many perspective, right? So AEIOU is a good input to create the mindset. Now, this thing sometimes lack in the corporate. If I talk the corporate level where I am working, my employees sometimes don't listen to all of them. Few of them, yes, but not all of them. Sometimes they ignore, but the impact is very big. And the top level, as a director level, we definitely see in the traction of our finance because our traction is only two: revenue and profit, subject to three absolutes, that is safety, ethics, and internal control. These are our absolute. But this traction comes when you look at the customer rightfully, right? Now, customer satisfaction, how do we create a mindset? Again, quality mindset is also important, but this mindset is also important because for me, my salary comes from these people. Customer pays my salary, or my traction of revenue and profit comes from this segment. So, how is the customer satisfaction achieved? Now, this is the internal part to create mindset, two dimension. The first is your product, and second is the defect or freedom from deficiency. Now, product features basically it's a design aspect, manufacturing aspect, then various aspects like reliability, durability, ease of use, aesthetics. These are all aspects of your product. Even if you take example of service industry, the accuracy, timeliness, friendliness, these are all soft skill also required. Courtesy, knowledge. Knowledge is very important. Today, if you take example of IT industry, is a high cost. Well paid jobs are available in IT industry, right? So service also the features is a product. Service is also a product nowadays. And freedom from deficiencies is a quality of conformance. Sometimes we give a defective product to a customer. Do we have that ability to go back to the customer and confess that this defect by mistake, allow me to replace it? If you have that daring or ability, you are a great company. But if you wait and watch, when complaint comes, we'll look at it, then you are not a quality mindset corporate. You should go back. And there are many of examples like X type of engine or Y type of, the issue. The company went back to the customers and replaced free of cost and they confess that our mistake. This is also important. But having done this, like in quality, we always say correction, correction of that immediate problem, then corrective actions and preventive action. CCP. This is a very, very important to have a quality mindset. When complaint comes on your product, you do the correction to XYZ customer who approached you. But after that, are we thinking that all the probability that this type of the complaint may be across the country if you are a country level manufacturer. Then you work out a plan called corrective action. Having done that, you must have a mindset that, okay, this happened. How do I ensure that this should not happen again? So you have to think preventive action. Correction, corrective action, preventive action. This is very important at every level of your business, every level of your profession to create a quality mindset. Because today we look at cost and profit, but this is also important. And this is a linked with your brand. You agree with you? Brand is important, right? Yes or no? Let me ask you one serious question. Yeah. CCP, correction. Whenever there is a complaint or a problem, you do correction. After that correction, the same population, you prepare a corrective action. And to ensure that this should not happen, you work on a preventive action. That is called CCP to create your quality culture. Now, let me ask you one serious question. Are you okay when I ask you a serious question? Okay. With smile, it's okay. There is one person, very famous person. He is well known in the corporate. I think highly educated. I think he would have read thousands of the books. I think he would have traveled almost many continents and countries across the globe. And his name is Mr. Ajay Sharma. Anybody knows this guy, Mr. Ajay Sharma? कुछ याद है, सुना है? Okay, you don't remember? Okay, let me ask you another serious question. Okay. Do you know one famous personality? His name is Ratan Tata. How many knows? Everybody knows. Okay, let me ask. Do you know Ratan Tata? Just tell me one or two sentence about Ratan Tata. What you know about him? Lion in business. Famous for what? Steel, hotels, ethics. So, so you know Ratan Tata, right? Let me ask you another icon. You may be aware, but you know Shah Rukh Khan. How many knows? Just raise the hand. Only few is my best hero. Ah? Okay. Okay. Let me ask you two lines for Shah Rukh Khan. Two lines for Shah Rukh Khan. I'm asking you. Yeah, yeah. Great actor. Great actor. And we say King Khan, right? Yes, branded. Okay. So you don't know Mr. Ajay Sharma. I'm very serious. That's why I said, let me ask you serious question. Okay, let me ask you one very simple question. You know Sachin Tendulkar? Anybody knows? Two lines for Sachin Tendulkar. Anybody would like to speak? Great cricketer. If India has to play, India has to win, Sachin has to play. So you don't know Ajay Sharma. Again, I am coming back. Okay, let me ask you. Okay, let me put one slogan and you have to fill in the blank. And वो spontaneous आना चाहिए. Are you ready? मैं आधा बोलेगा, आधा आपको कंप्लीट करना है. Are you ready? ये spontaneous आना चाहिए. Are you okay? Ready? ठंडा मीन्स, अच्छा आपको ये भी मालूम है, फिर भी अजय शर्मा मालूम नहीं है. My bottom line is branding. Coca-Cola, Ratan Tata, Sachin Tendulkar, they have invested their time, money, resources, talent, and build up their brand. You're getting my point. So that is why my bottom line quality mindset is integrated with it. If you are not quality company and your employees are not having a quality mindset, it impact your brand as a value. Am I right? Even personal brand and company as a brand as a value. And where is Mr. Raju bhai? Just where is that? He's a great valuer in the crowd. Today we had a valuation seminar, and brand valuation goes in millions and billions. And that is why quality culture. I always say in my company that culture is the king. Believe it or not, but I strongly believe culture is the king. People can copy your product, people can copy your process, But people cannot copy your culture. Culture is the king, believe me. And this quality mindset comes with a investment, not with only event and training. Event and training are important, but it has to be converted into a culture. That's very, very important. Believe me, we Indians have specific culture. We are famous, right? We Indians are famous for our culture and it's king. Right? So just hang on. But this is what is the mindset I wanted to convey today. Even why quality mindset? Many factors over and above brand. Competition is driving us to create a paradigm shift. I'm telling you. I'm giving you a forecast. I think when I went to one country, I forgot. There I had an experience to drive a car. It was a left-hand car. Generally we drive right-hand car, and I forgot which place. It was only for 3 days short visit, but it was horrible experience. And then when I came back, it shifted my paradigm of driving. The rules were different, driving was experience was different. So this competition is going to create a paradigm shift, believe me. Today we have our own definition, they will change it. Time will come that this competition will drive us instead of we driving them. And today's market demand is high quality product at low cost. It's very, very important. Having a high quality reputation is not enough. Even if you have a good brand, people are watching you. And today, the consumer protections or consumer laws are favoring. You know that, right? So you have to play with your all quality, integrity, and intentions to give the right quality. Even changing customer test is getting different and different every week, every month. See, I have one forecast, one reading because I'm also PhD researcher. There was one reading material. He said knowledge double, 1815 to 1950 in 100 years. From 1950, it took another 25 years to double the knowledge. After that, it took another 10 years, then 5 years. But now every year knowledge doubles. And the time comes every month knowledge will double. So this is the speed. You go to Google, you get a lot of answer. I don't say anybody is illiterate here. Are you literate here? How many is illiterate here? Just raise your hand. I am asking you a very nasty question, so respect to you. But I was asked this question by my one of the boss. Should I share it? I was called by my chairman and managing director before my transfer from India to outside India. I was in charge of Southeast Asia. So before the transfer, my chairman and director called me, Paresh, come. I want to take your interview. I said, boss, for what? You are promoted. So important to check before I sign. I said, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I went there. So he said, congratulations, which is again subject to. Congratulations, subject to. My intention is to depute you to Thailand as a managing director. I said, thank you, boss. No, no, thank you. First interview. First question, Paresh, are you literate? I was serious. I said, what is a nasty question? I am PhD. I am MBA, BE mechanicals, almost lot of degree, Six Sigma, many things. I said, yes, boss. I am literate. I am doctor, PhD, engineer, MBA, very good experience. Handle India. No, 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 no. I am asking you, are you literate? I said, yes, sir, I am literate. Okay, okay. 1 minute. He gave me one paper. So it was a Chinese language. I said, boss, looks like foreign language. Assume it looks like Chinese. So are you literate? I said, boss, I am literate. This is Chinese. Okay, you tell me what is the definition of literate. Now you tell me what is the definition of literate according to you. Absolutely. You can read, you can write, and you can understand. So I can't read Chinese. I cannot write Chinese. I cannot understand Chinese. So he said, you are illiterate for Thailand. You are literate for India, you are illiterate for Thailand, but I am promoting you. So he opened up my mind that don't go there and show off that you are doctor, PhD, you are MBA. You're getting my point. So this is what is a quality mindset. Sometimes people attend ISO certification program, coming with certified ISO auditor, person like me also boasting Six Sigma black belt, PhD. No, 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 no. You are not literate. That day, that training, you got some input, you got some literature, but you have to roll it. You have to improve on that. Today, Six Sigma black belt I have done in 2006. I have after that I have not updated, so I am outdated. Later on, the software used in Six Sigma is Minitab. The version I used was 13, and today the version is different of the software. Still, I have a background. So keep your mind open. Never ever think that we are, fully literate. Maybe in your field you are doing every day that job, you are literate. But even though you take a slightest of a paradigm shift, you have to be in the reality. And that's what my boss gave me, a reality with promotion letter. It's a great boss. I can say corporate, you learn many things which you cannot learn in the MBA class or engineering class or PhD class, right? Okay, let's go ahead after the nasty questions to you guys. So competition, changing customer, and changing product mix. Product mix is also impacting. This is standard diagram, just look at it. I'm convinced if you are quality mindset, your productivity goes up, your market share goes up, and definitely cost optimized and prices also optimized, because for customer price is also important. For you, if you can reduce your cost, you can reduce your price. At the end, you get a good traction on revenue and profit. I stated in my beginning of the talk that a lot of events happen in the company, Kaizen, Six Sigma, VSM, even nowadays we started benchmarking. But sustaining, after giving a good training and conducting, nice event, we foresee and we have experience that the enthusiasm goes off after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and 1 month to totally wash off. And this challenge we have, and we have worked on it, and we have a solution. So I will share with you some 11 steps that what can we do to create a quality mindset. But let me ask you open-ended questions. So how many of you are working in a companies and have a quality sort of a programs? You have some programs in quality. You are working in company. We are. But after quality sort of a training, you don't get the change, desired change, because we set some goal, right? So this challenge everywhere. We do investment in training or creating an event, but we don't see that traction of mindset, that ownership. So we'll talk later on that. So this is a challenge, and we also know the answer. What happens after that? See, all this event and training is important. I don't say don't do that. Surely it influence, it inspire, it motivates. But how long? We don't know. And there, the mindset and culture building is a evening talk. Even after giving training, we never ask. See, if you ask me, when I send somebody for a training, next day morning I want a report. What is the learning and what is your action plan? And generally, when I give a training assignment to any trainer, professional trainer, I give two assignment. Training is good, it's starting, but what will be my ROI? If I am giving you a 15 million or 20 million or 1.5 million, 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs, what I'm going to get it? Am I going to get 10x, 10 times than my investment? Then yes, you are welcome to my company. My assignments are like this. If I get ROI, you are welcome. But if you simply come that boss, I will give you a time management training and I'm sure your people will benefit it. This verbal commentary has no place in my Excel sheet or a laptop. This is what is a corporate people, we think like this, that if we get ROI, again, legitimate, no shortcut. So even if you come that I will give Six Sigma training and then what is the outcome? What will be my ROI? We also share the data that these are the defects, these are the customer complaints. We need this event and training. It's important. Surely it influence. But the challenge is efficacy of this training. The impact of this training and the cultural shift or a mindset is a important aspect. So next solution, do we have a continuous improvement project? Because when we do a project, whenever there is a big challenge, we go for a committee and do a project and then we come out with a solution. And that too, again, we do corrective action, not preventive action. When I told you CCP, correction, corrective action, preventive action, we do C and C and P never think, right? So P is here. Do we have this project? Then it gives little bit of a mindset because people are part of this process. So quality mindset. And what I expect quality mindset. Again, these are my, I told you, what all empowers you, your gift. But what is empowering me? Quality mindset in my company, I want like Thanda means Coca-Cola. Any challenge in the quality has to be taken up seriously. One good sharing with you guys, uh, we send some of the talented people to Japan, Tokyo. Near Tokyo, there is a small village called Shibayama. Shibayama, we have a factory, Otis factory, and that product is world class. We have factory in India also, and after supplying the product, we still get the customer complaint. But this Japan factory, when we import from Japan and sell it in India, no complaint, zero. So we send our talented guy there. I said, go and see what magic they are doing. Because same machinery in India, only the people are different. Same process, same machine, same technology. Why complain? But the factor was a people factor, not a process factor. Mindset. We came to a conclusion it was a mindset. In Japan, any defect, any defect is considered as non-negotiable. Seriously, they take it. They call any defect as an escape. And their mindset is very clear. Every part of whatever business you said, machine or every part counts. There is no very very important and less important. Everything counts. That was the factor. That was a solid strong factor we found. And we launch a program in our company, and this title is same like this. We say achieving competitive excellence. Here my topic is quality mindset, right? So this is very very important. See, this verbal theory at this point of time is very easy for me, and from your side is very challenging to walk this talk. What I'm talking is a easy talk. Listening is good, pleasant, right? But these are all hard challenges. If you really want to play your role, if you really want to play your role, then you have to walk the talk. Otherwise, it's a nice, pleasant evening talk. So, my challenge to you guys when you go back, introspect, walk the talk, challenge your management. The biggest challenge today is there is no challenge in the management meeting. And management meeting, the nice culture, boss is always right. मेरे जैसे बॉस तो बहुत राइट बनेंगे बट यू हैव टू कीप माइंड ओपन राइट सो दिस इज अदर साइड ऑफ द स्टोरी it should be a mission and you should be very clear the difference between vision and mission, right? The vision of Mahatma Gandhi was free India, independent free India, and Mahatma Gandhi did lot of missionary activities, satyagrah, dandi kuch. So apna vision is quality mindset. But to create a quality mindset, you have to do various missionary activities to create this mindset. You are getting the challenge. The title of evening talk is a vision that quality should not be a event. It should be the mindset. Quality mindset. Quality mindset. This is a vision. How do we achieve this vision? So we must have a mission to create this. We have some steps I will share with you. Again, it's not a ready-made formula. My hot favorite slide, I cannot forget. Every part of my presentation, I do this. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. You should know what is your purpose and direction as a corporate or your professional as an entrepreneur. What is your purpose and direction? The quality come first, you agreed, right? Not delivery. So that is your purpose and direction, that you are quality entrepreneur, quality company, you have to project it. After projecting, you must have a missionary steps because your vision is very clear. Purpose and direction is vision, your foresight. इसके लिए मोमेंटम चाहिए. We Indians have the highest EL. This EL is emotional level, but now this EL has to be redefined into energy level. Convert this emotion into energy. I am telling you, we are famous on EL, but which EL we have to decide? Energy level or emotion level? Energy level, momentum in right direction. So a little push in a right direction can make a big difference. And my objective today is this little push today in this evening. I'm not going to sell any magic formula, but I'm sure that this will empower you, sometimes instigate you, inspire you. I don't want to motivate you because motivate, according to me, it can be either way. Good motivation and not good motivation, right? Even I don't speak bad. Now, another aspect to create this mindset, everybody wants uneventful days, right? Or you want eventful days. See, eventful days means lot of customer complain, lot of employee complain, your shareholders are not happy, and it is an eventful day, right? You are answering all this music, but you want uneventful day. It should be with a peace of mind. Things should go automatic. What all you decided, it should happen. So if you want uneventful days, then you have to be have quality mindset, because if customer have needed quantity and quality, on time delivery, lower cost, and good impression, so your job done of quality mindset. And other side, if you look at employee, they are benefited because they have a less chaos, less complaints, less firing from the boss, more time for a productive activities. They will be more proactive than reactive. So my selling idea for a quality mindset is the purpose of uneventful day. Today, if you introspect as a professional entrepreneur or a corporate citizen, I'm sure every day you will have a lot of events, and you analyze the events, you find some answers here, that this other side of the things may be happening. Customer is complaining on quantity, quality, delivery delay, cost aspect. Employees may be complaining, बॉस बहुत प्रेशर है, कंपनी ये नहीं करता है, कंपनी वो नहीं करता है. ये तो स्टोरी मेरे साथ हर बार होता है. वेन एवर आई मीट माई एम्प्लॉई और यूनियन ना, बिकॉज बिग कंपनी यू हैव यूनियन ऑल्सो, यू हैव टू हैंडल यूनियन ऑल्सो. But this mindset mission is definitely going to help us. It's an effort, right? So building quality mindset, first from a corporate, you must have a standard operating system. आपका लैपटॉप में भी ओएस है ना, लैपटॉप कैनॉट वर्क विदाउट ओएस, राइट? स्टैंडर्ड ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम उसमें भी है. तो आपका कंपनी का स्टैंडर्ड ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम में यू हैव टू इंसर्ट दिस क्वालिटी माइंडसेट. इफ इट इज नॉट पार्ट ऑफ योर ओएस, देन योर पर्पस एंड डायरेक्शन इज नॉट क्लियर. यू हैव अ करेज एंड एफर्ट, आप में बहुत हिम्मत है, बट फायदा क्या? क्वालिटी नहीं है. इट शुड बी प्रैक्टिस एवरी डे बाय एवरीवन to improve, maximize quality, and flow of the value to the customer. Unless you consider the service to the customer, na, the quality mindset will not come. See, there are a lot of good creeds in my life. My strong belief, my one of the strong belief is service to humanity is the best work in life. But when I go to my corporate, I said service to the customer is the best work in my life. Some of the creed I strongly believe, which I am sharing, like faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life. This is my belief. So same way, you have to have this creed practice every day with your team, and you must have quality improvement program, which should be process oriented. When you get the complaint, which part of the process has created this complaint? ये mindset create करना पड़ेगा, खाली correction करके जाना नहीं है. So process, it should be data driven. कभी कभी आजकल इंडिया में जनरल ट्रेंड क्या है, हम लोग वर्बल ट्रेंड पे ज़्यादा जाते हैं. वो राजू भाई ने बोला तकलीफ है तो तकलीफ है. अरे क्या तकलीफ है? डेटा है आपके पास. राजू भाई के पास एक ही डेटा है. अदर सोर्सेज ऑफ डेटा इज इंपॉर्टेंट. डेटा ड्रिवन, इट शुड बी डेटा ड्रिवन. एनी क्वालिटी प्रोग्राम और योर शुड बी mindset should be data driven. It should be customer focused, and it should be RRCA, relentless root cause analysis. हम लोग कभी वाई पूछते ही नहीं है. I will give my nice example of my Pune experience. I was a branch manager in Pune. So it's a nice house I had. It was ground floor, first floor, second floor, and third floor. Third floor I was staying. And I used to park the car at the ground floor. और यहाँ से सीढ़ी है ऊपर जाने के लिए, no lift. So one fine day I came down to my Maruti car. That time I was driving Maruti car, and I saw that the front glass of Maruti car is broken. So I was worried here. How come the glass is broken? So I asked first why this glass is broken. So first answer came, somebody would have came from my outside and they would have tempered and no intention to harass me. But I said, why they harass me? I said, there is no reason. I am a good person. Believe me, I am a good person. So second why, my answer was over. So I asked another theory. I said, why glass is broken? I said, there are probabilities something fall from the height can create a breaking of glass. So I looked up, third floor. So I saw that one small kunda, अपना wife वो तुलसी में पानी वानी डालती है ना, वो नीचे गिरा हुआ है. So I got evidence. So this is the root cause. But I said, how come, why it came from third floor to my glass? I went up. I asked my wife, आपने धक्का मारा था? बोलते no, how can I? I am a good wife because he is also good. तो बोला ऐसे हुआ कैसे? Then again why? I said, तो फिर wife is denying, then who else is? Because without pushing this heavy things, it will not fall, na? Thinking, and then ultimately my daughter came. He said, Papa, I had a good time. I pushed this. So I got the answer. So that's what I want to say. Whenever there is a problem, na, don't go why unless you get the answer. अच्छा ये आंसर तो मिल गया, कांच तो टूट गया, अभी क्या करेगा? कि दूसरी बार ये ग्लास नहीं टूटना चाहिए, तो what do I do now? I have been damaged, right? I got the 5 whys. Generally, I always say you ask 5 whys. We say RRCA, relentless root cause analysis. When you ask 5 whys, कुछ ना कुछ तो मिल जाता है. I got on 3rd or 4th why, right? So, but इसके बाद भी आपको आगे जाना है. Preventive aspect. See, आज ग्लास टूटा है, कल किसी का सर फूट सकता है. You are getting my point? You have to go beyond it. खाली quality mindset यहाँ रुकता नहीं है. You have to think safety. You have to think legal compliance. Everything is quality. It's not only product. Everything. When you say quality mindset means very inquiring mindset. And focus is to improve. My focus is to improve. कि दूसरी बार किसी का सर फूटना नहीं चाहिए. And then with immediate effect, all the kundas were removed. And the circular was given across our community. बाजू बाजू में कि ऐसा हुआ है, आप मत करना. Because wife was also benchmarking other ना. दूसरे सब लोगों का वो तुलसी देख के वो कॉपी पेस्ट किया था. You are getting my point? So this is what I want to say. It should be data driven. Go for relentless root cause analysis and utilize to improve the business results. So this is very, very important. And I always look forward, if you say you have a quality mindset, I think first and foremost is the shiny eyes. If your people, your employees are not engaged, ये mindset आएगा ही नहीं. And shiny eyes देख के पता चल जाता है. When you visit any company ना, you come to know that how much employees are engaged. उसका attitude, उसका reaction, सबसे पता चल जाता है. So we have this culture policy to build up shiny eyes, which is very hard to define, but easy to see. Easily we can make it out. So our objective as a top man in the company, you have to nurture the good hearts, good minds and employee engagement. Firing से काम नहीं होता है आज की तारीख में. Believe me, I can fire you and get the quality. I am wrong. I have to nurture the good hearts and minds, and I have to engage you. I have to show you your roadmap that if you are having a quality mindset, you will come up. Process improvement with equal emphasis on quality and flow. Treasure problems for the learning potential. Person is not a problem. That belief you have. Then and then you can create a quality mindset. Because in India we generally claim and blame कि ये आदमी ने गलती किया, अदरवाइज क्वालिटी इशू नहीं होता था, उसने इंस्पेक्शन नहीं किया, ये वेंडर का गलती है. Done. What is the process gap? Why this escape happen? To create this shiny eyes is not easy. Shiny eyes in employee first and then your vendor. Because today now company is driven 80-90% by vendor. If you ask me, some of the companies are, the range is minimum 60% to 80%. Some of the manufacturing company, we driven by vendors as a partner. If they are not having a quality mindset, you are gone. So you have to create this shiny eyes, hard to define, but easily you can see. Simple visual approach for a process improvement. This is very, very important. Feedback to discover the problems. Because we don't allow people to share their feedback. Because we try to dominate. I am always right. You are right, I respect you, but you listen others. That is also important, right? This picture is very important to create a culture. We are famous to travel alone. We are means I am part of it. We are famous to travel alone. But we have to change, shift our culture to create quality mindset, require good teamwork. And for quality mindset, impact, your impression is very important. Person like me promote you in my company if you have a quality mindset. Even though you fetch me a good bookings, but if it is not a right booking, you are gone as a sales guy. Even if you get me the good product, but if it is not a right product or it gives a defect, then you are not a right supervisor for me. Whether it is manufacturing, installation, after sale service, selling, every aspect of the business, quality, 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 because it has attachment with you, because then you become a Ajay Sharma. You want to be Ajay Sharma or Ratan Tata, you have to decide. Because you individually, you are also a brand. I am telling you, you give my name in Otis world, Dr. Paresh Kariya, and they will say great guy. Thanda means Coca Cola, they will say great guy. This is my branding in my company, not in AMA. But this is impact, quality mindset is very, very important, I am convinced. This is very favorite picture. Raju bhai kidhar hai? Power of valuation, you say tips of iceberg, it is here. This is a very good figure. If you look at, when you get any problem, you look at rework, repair, warranty cost, scrapping, but you look at 2 to 3% visible aspect, but you never go below, which is hidden. Below the tips of the iceberg is very, very important. Maybe there are engineering issues, there are extra setups you have to do in the manufacturing to create preventive, because you never think this hidden aspect. Hidden aspect can be you may be losing a business because customer will not trust you next time. You lose your credibility. You lose the customer loyalty. Lot of indirect cost if you are not a quality mindset group of the company or integrated employee. The bottom aspect of the iceberg is very dangerous. But if you work on the bottom aspect of this iceberg with a quality mindset, continuous project on improvement, you are there in the business. I said no business is having that without any challenge. Every business has its own challenges, but you have to work on it. That's why I said continuous project to create the mindset. It should not end with the event. One problem, one event, matter ends, sorry. Then you are a legal court. Then you are not a corporation. You are not an entrepreneur. That's what is convincing ground here. And again, I said visible, non-visible, and hidden. These are three things. You goes from visible to non-visible, but you don't think about hidden aspect. This mindset is very, very important. It starts from we as an individual. Convince? Process. I'm telling you, everywhere we have to focus on the process. Yeah, I'm telling you, everything we do in our life is a process. Even I'm telling you, just go back tonight and just think, what is my process of investing full day? I get up at so and so time. I do my toothbrush. I go this. I do this. एक बार timetable बनाओ. You know your process. How you invest your time. You also work with process. I'm telling you, your body has also process. Your working style is also your process. Look at it. You are not a problem. I'm telling you. Process is a problem. Individually or as a business. This is nice favorite picture, huh? And this is my daily dose to my team in my company. Always look for what is wrong. Don't look for who is wrong. वो ठीक है, वो important है to give the feedback. No conflict. Feedback is important. This is my standard question to my team. If you are my team member, what you answer me? Solution. Right? But if you are an entrepreneur or a big boss in your company, what people come to you? They come with problem, right? Are they coming with solution? Today I learned one good theory. I learned a good theory in last 2 3 months because I am now working, northern part of India, Delhi. Mumbai is my headquarter, but I have been deputed for some time. And my first 2 weeks, I learned a lot of things. People came to me, boss, this is a problem, that is a problem. Boss, I need your help. So I pause it. I said, इतने सारे प्रॉब्लम है तो सॉल्यूशन क्या है? अरे बोलते हैं वही तो बॉस आपको बोल रहे हैं, आपका हेल्प चाहिए, आप इतने पढ़े लिखे हो, इतना अनुभव है आपका, आप हमको हेल्प नहीं करोगे तो कौन करेगा? बट आई एम नॉट ए इमोशनल, आई एम रेशनल. रेशनल इंक्लूड्स बोथ, राइट? सो मैं बोला एक काम करते हैं, आपको मेरा हेल्प चाहिए, मान लो मैं अभी नहीं है, आप क्या करोगे? नहीं नहीं बॉस, बिफोर यू केम वी वर डूइंग दिस, वी वर डूइंग दैट, आई गॉट द सोल्यूशन. See, be smart in your profession. People will sell you the monkeys. And monkeys in a nice sugar coated, boss, I need your help. अच्छा अप्रिशिएट करेगा, बॉस आप तो बहुत पढ़े लिखे हैं यार, आपका नाम बहुत सुना है हमने. This is good story I am sharing because you want to create a quality mindset. You have to correct all these people who is selling you the monkey. I am little louder, but you have to be very very careful and corrective to these people who are selling you very nice monkey in a sugar coated chocolate. वो भी बोलेगा sugar free है बॉस, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. Getting my point? So you have to look for this to create the mindset. That's very important. This I will ignore and skip it because I just covered. But now I'm going to my marathon race of 10 minutes, 11 steps. Are you ready to go fast? These are the 11 steps to build the quality mindset. This is not a standard formula. This is prescribed formula. Again, you have to little bit changes according to your business, but this is prescribed formula. Use it. Number one, create a constancy of purpose for a continual improvement of your product. Don't end the journey. कि अभी अपना प्रोडक्ट का कुछ कंप्लेन नहीं है. नो, यू गो बियॉन्ड, यू सेट द हायर एंड हायर गोल. कंटिन्यूस कंटिन्यूस कंटिन्यूस. सो क्रिएट अ कॉन्स्टेंसी ऑफ पर्पस. मैं आपको एक ही चीज़ बोलता हूँ, वाई वी आर लिविंग ऑन दिस अर्थ? डू यू हैव अ हायर गोल? खाली पैसा ही कमाना है तो आपका गोल नहीं है लाइफ का. डू यू हैव एनी हायर गोल? दिस इज वॉट आई वॉन्ट टू सेल. दैट कॉन्स्टेंसी ऑफ पर्पस इज योर विजन, हायर गोल. दैट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड दैट विल ड्राइव द माइंडसेट. ये कंपनी में काम करना है, नंबर वन करके चालू करना है आपको. बिफोर यू एम्प्लॉय द एम्प्लॉय, यू हैव टू स्टार्ट दिस स्टोरी. स्विच फ्रॉम डिफेक्ट डिटेक्शन टू डिफेक्ट प्रिवेंशन. हम लोग क्या काम देते हैं सुपरवाइजर को, क्या क्या गलती है जरा देखो. क्यों भैया, गलती होनी नहीं चाहिए. शिफ्ट योर माइंडसेट फ्रॉम डिफेक्ट डिटेक्शन टू डिफेक्ट प्रिवेंशन, कि ये होना ही नहीं चाहिए. कैन वी गिव मिस्टेक प्रूफ? आई एम टेलिंग यू एमपी, वो मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट नहीं. इन माई कॉर्पोरेट लैंग्वेज एमपी मीन्स मिस्टेक प्रूफ. कैन आई गारंटी माई कस्टमर कि ये प्रॉब्लम आएगा ही नहीं, आप लेके जाओ. सो यू हैव टू क्रिएट दिस स्टेप नंबर 2, मिस्टेक प्रूफ, डिफेक्ट प्रिवेंशन. डिफेक्ट आएगी बट उसका भी मैच्योरिटी आता है ना. फिक्स डिपॉजिट का पीरियड होता है ना, एक मैच्योरिटी आएगा ना, इट विल गिव यू रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट. दैट इज व्हाट आई एम सेलिंग यू. दिस इज ऑल्सो इंपॉर्टेंट इन डीलिंग विथ योर पार्टनर्स. One should end the practice of avoiding the business, should not end this practice on price, but move from price to the quality. Move towards quality of product, reliability, delivery, willingness to cooperate and improve. आजकल वेंडर रिलेशनशिप खाली प्राइस बेस हो गया है, डिस्काउंट बेस हो गया है. उसको बोलो ठीक है, एज पर द इंडस्ट्री आई वॉन्ट डिस्काउंट, ओके, बट these are my requirements. Because vendors has to be your partner. I told you, they are bigger partner today, and if they are not your side to minimize the cost, create a mistake proof product or services, then you are gone. Then your employee will complain that boss हमारा तो quality mindset है, but आप vendor को तो कुछ बोलते ही नहीं हो. So it's a teamwork. Vendor is not different, is your partner. Okay, so you have to have this step 3. Drive out fear and encourage two-way communication. Fear is not the right answer to create a quality mindset. Remove barriers between all the department. Safety department don't talk to manufacturing, manufacturing don't talk to marketing, marketing don't talk to design, design don't talk to legal. क्या है यार, सबको सैलरी मैं देता हूँ ना. There should be a common meetings, common goal, common project. This has to happen. All the barrier has to go out. And this is a culture is a king. That's what I'm coming to a bottom line to create this mindset. Culture, culture, culture. And it's a leadership. And you as an individual, wherever you are playing in your field, you as an individual is also important because it impact your brand value. आपकी खुद की ब्रांड वैल्यू है, आपकी सैलरी या सीटीसी ऐसे डिसाइड नहीं होती है. बिलीव मी, if I am giving you a good CTC after reviewing your CV or resume or taking an interview, I have a common sense. Why should I give you a high CTC? This common sense is also derived with your hard work in the past. We do take reference. We do talk to your bosses. We do talk to your customers. Believe me, today the recruitment process is not like old type. If you come and join companies like us, MNC, we do a nice homework, huh? And not directly. We have our own consultants. We pay them. So remove all the barriers. This is very important. Publish top management permanent commitment to continuous improvement of quality and productivity. This is again top down and then bottom up. But first has to come from top. If you disregard quality, nobody will regard quality. If you are really having a good foresight, you must have your quality policy. It's part of ISO, but you must have, and it is signed by a top leader. See, look at this standard format. We at XYZ company will secure continuous improvement in everything we do. So, एक permanent mission है. In a concerted effort to always satisfy our customers by meeting their requirements with product and services that are competitive, are delivered on time, safe and free of defects. काफी कुछ लिख दिया है एक पैराग्राफ में. One of the small sample example, lot of things written. Step number 10, event is also important. Zero defect day. You create an event. It's important because people also want that engagement, feeling, recognitions. I always say reward and recognitions. Whatever is rewarded is always repeated. Catch people doing good to create quality mindset. Don't catch people doing wrong and punish and publish. Then people say, यार ये कंपनी में तो खाली डिफेक्ट देखते हैं. But catch people doing good, reward, recognize, communicate to create the culture and mindset. Actively create quality revolution. I think today's evening talk, I put it this way, I'm sure is empowering me and empowering few of you or all of you will definitely create some dent, some revolution among all of us. Put the customer first in everything you do. Listen actively to all the stakeholder. Now stakeholder is not only customer, your supplier, your competition, your customer, your employee. So this is very important. Before I end, next 5 minutes, we have 5 choices. Act on important, and according to me, this topic is very, very important, but not urgent. Go for extraordinary. Don't settle for ordinary because we are highly satisfied people on the planet. Be satisfied, take a pause, enjoy, but go next step. Schedule the big rocks. Schedule the big rocks. Big things are very important. 80-20, you know, na? Rule the technology. Don't let it rule you. आजकल वो भी खतरा है. एक अच्छा टेक्नोलॉजी वाला मशीन लेके खुद we play that and then we mess up and then confuse. So don't do that. Learn it. Fuel your fire, don't burn out. Add the energy. Keep a company of a good people. Don't go to a people who always talk negative, always complain. वो सोचना है कि ये आदमी में कुछ दम नहीं है. Go to a people, they empower you. These are 5 choices to drive your culture. And this is very, very important. If it is empowering you, go to reverse ABC. First you conceive this talk, what I have given you. And if you start believing it, I am sure you will achieve it. But conceiving aspect is very, very important. That is the first step. And after conceiving, you really test it, verify it, and then you start believing it. And I'm sure I will have a good news from you. This is a nice photograph or a slide. Even I encourage you guy, when you go back, prepare some PDP after this 90 minutes investment. That what is your understanding on this quality of mindset and how you would like to use this input today in your day-to-day activities. This is my PDP, personal development plan, challenge to you guys. Personal note, I will not talk because it's part of the input. But before I end, I would like to say three big thank you. I repeat, thank you, thank you, thank you to listening to me and wish all of us a landmark success to create a quality mindset. Thank you so much.